And welcome back, everyone. I'm Troy Athens again. I got a commentator here, someone from the last race, actually, Glitchcat.
Hi, I'm Glitchcat. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, we got a good match. Gonna be Cliffy versus trihex. This one is pre-recorded, but it is first time that anyone is seeing it besides the runners. So it's still gonna be blind for us. We're still gonna be excited to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, a lot can happen in 15 minutes, especially as you're trying to pick levels that are going to go down quick and not take a lot of time. You know, one thing that I've been learning is that you don't want to invest a lot of time in something that you're ultimately not going to beat. So good strategic decisions all around.
Yeah, people. I feel a lot of people are overlooking the fact that we have infinite skips. Like, people are like, oh, like, if we have infinite skips, that means it's easier. If it, like, honestly, there's a lot of like strategy to which levels you skip and which you keep.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that you notice both racers doing right now, they pressed pause right at the beginning of the level, and they're checking the world record. If the world record is 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, they know that it's a long level and probably not worth their time. A lot of these levels, these players could beat, given infinite amount of times, but given that 15-minute stipulation, you really have to kind of pick and choose what's going to be to your advantage to try to keep going.
Absolutely. Cliffy trying to platform with these claws. Trihex also got a very interesting platforming level going on.
Yeah, Trihex definitely wants to keep that red Yoshi if he can.
Oh! He needed to do a Yoshi jump off of right there.
Yeah, not only to bail off the Yoshi, but also the red Yoshi spits fire all the time, so he'll be able to clear out icicles and enemies and things. It looks like this level is actually designed for you to keep the red Yoshi. There's little indicator boxes showing where to spit the fire out.
Yeah, it's some great level design to see those things. It's become like a standard staple at this point to like see those little squares all around the level to indicate where and which direction to shoot whatever you have or throw. Usually it's either throwing a shell or, in this case, spitting fire.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, used to indicate throwing a shell as well.
Okay, Cliffy got P-switch level here. He has to jump with the correct timing. There are 2 times to actually jump off of these, I believe. Like, once at the top and once when it gets fully pressed. And some of these, it actually has to do at the top because of the lava. So.
Yeah, they actually, P-switch jumps are easier in Super Mario Maker 2. They used to be this easy in original Mario Maker 1. It got patched. They were still possible, but it was more difficult. And for some reason, it seems like old P-switch jumps are back here. So this is pretty. It's tricky tech, but it's pretty standard, and a lot of players are going to have that trick in their repertoire. It's pretty easy to time it.
Yeah. Especially with that leeway that I was talking about, how there actually is pretty much like 2 chances to jump during it as you're landing on the P-switch. Trihex trying to maneuver past these thwomps. That thwomp, he should have gone ahead of the thwomp because it hit the PAL block too soon, and it didn't kill all the chomps there.
Yeah, he looked like he was maybe trying to cheese that a little bit and say, "Oh, I can, I don't have to worry about that section."
Yeah.
And that's a very dangerous sort of game to play if you're a runner in something like this. Is it worth it to try to cheese something? Do you think that you could outsmart the level design? Is there something coming up that you don't know about? Because all of these things take an investment of time, and you're always asking yourself strategic questions. Is this worth it? Should I commit to this strategy, or should I just try to play it the way that you're supposed to? And sometimes it pays off even.
Yeah. I feel like there are certain clues that can give that away as to whether or not it can be done. Meanwhile, Cliffy going to be getting a clear. I don't know. Oh, he had to kill the bullet bill. Okay. He had a bonsai bill clear objective, and he didn't even realize it.
Yeah, it's so easy to forget those. That was pretty good for Cliffy, actually, because those P-switch jumps are going to eat up a lot of...
Let's go.
Your sound cut out for a quick second, but it's fine. Okay. Trihex still trying on the swamp level, while Cliffy's now moving on to the second level. Gotta navigate with the clown car.
Oof, that clown car can be really, really difficult. If you touch any of the spikes, even if you don't take damage, the clown car will just lose control for a little bit and just bounce around erratically, which can send you into ceilings or other things you don't want to do.
Yeah, it can be tough. Ooh! Just making the wrong decisions sometimes.
Yeah.
Costs you a lot.
Yep, and that's what we're talking about with that strategy, because Cliffy already, he just invested about a minute or so into that level only to not beat it, and those are the decisions you're kind of making all the time in a run like this. Is like, is it worth it?
Right. Trihex has like a little maze going on. Like you gotta figure out which path is correct or you die. So.
These levels are always so colorful. I kind of like them.
Uh-huh.
Not a bad decision for Trihex to try to stay and play this one. If he thinks he could pull this out in a minute or two, he chooses to skip. But there wasn't a lot of threat of death there. So at the very least, he wasn't going to eat up a lot of lives.
Right.
But it might take a little bit more time than he's willing to invest.
Okay, Cliffy. Trying to bypass some of these platforming parts. Okay, got
the dry bone shell is really super powerful. Cliffy's looking pretty good with that. Kept it all the way to the end. And not only can you float in lava, but you can jump on a lot of enemies, and you can bail out of it like a Yoshi to get yourself up high. So anytime you have a chance to keep that dry bone shell, always do that.
Yeah, and it looks like you may jump a bit higher as well.
That I'm not sure.
Alright, well, are you able to clear regular Bowser size in that mode?
I'm not exactly sure. This game is still a big crazy mystery to me sometimes.
Yeah. So that's really what I was getting at. Like, I don't know if you're normally able to jump over Bowser like that. I know Big Bowser you can't, but I don't know about the little one, or like the standard size one rather. Okay, Trihex gotta be careful. One more bop, and yeah, it gets destroyed. There's another cart for him to pick up though.
Yeah,
Probably
nice of them
don't need it. So.
You do tend to move a little faster though with the car, and you can plow through certain enemies that would kill you otherwise. So it might kind of be to his advantage to try to keep it, but it looks like he's just glad he had that damage boost.
Right. There's an
the car could have ran
it.
right over that.
Yeah, there's an example allowing you to easily get over the spikes. But yeah, he's taking my tip, even though he can't hear me. And this is this is in the past. But he's, just gonna plow through without the cart. Okay, Cliffy. You make it. Looks like he's at the ending, but this is gonna be a tough jump.
Yeah, those springs in this game, I can't even tell you how much trouble I have with springs and no blocks. Anything that makes you bounce. For some reason, getting a boosted jump off of a spring or a no block in this game is just such a weird timing. And I can't even tell you how many times I've just kind of sadly not gotten the bounce and just fell into something.
Right, I understand. It's the same timing as what it's been for every 2D Mario, which is a little bit of it can be a bit of annoying. It's pretty much like right as as soon as you are about to like get off of the spring or jump block, and that's the timing. So it's like right when you're about to leave it to get the higher jump. Okay. Trihex dealing with the speedrun level.
Trihex being brave with some of these complicated speedrun levels. I probably would have skipped this one, but he seems like knows what he's doing.
I feel definitely it's something you gotta start learning. Some of those speedrun levels can be very difficult, and it's not worth it at all. But I feel like there are certain ones that you have to do, because those, especially on the expert difficulty, they are the shortest levels that you're gonna get, and so it's worth it to be able to know how to clear them.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Trihex making it look easy.
Okay, Cliffy, upside down.
Oh man, I haven't seen a lot of the upside down speed runs, but that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah, okay. It is another speedrun level, so it should be good. Got 10 seconds left to see if he gave himself enough time. There's a lot left. This doesn't look good. Oh, I needed to throw the shell.
Oh, Cliffy's in trouble.
Okay, that's gonna be a death there. Meanwhile, trihex dealing with, gotta go through without taking any damage. So, and this looks like a troll level. So he's not trusting anything right now. Gonna trust a pipe though. Let's see. Are you dead? Yeah.
Classic Mario Maker.
Yeah. Don't trust anything in this game, in a troll level. Okay. Cliffy's still trying on the speedrun level.
He knows the route now. He might be able to pull it out.
Yeah, definitely. How did trihex take damage there? Don't know. Anyway, Cliffy's gonna be able to get a clear.
Nice work picking up a couple of mushrooms too. You actually can accumulate lives through this mode, and you don't want to game over for these matches. So picking up a couple of lives here and there is actually pretty good strategy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like you're forced to damage boost that one.
Ooh.
Oh.
trihex might be, yeah, he might be able to save this. If he could get up on the bullets, yeah, he's gonna be able to.
Oh, wow. Okay. I gotta wait for another bullet to be triggered. And did Cliffy get another clear while we weren't watching? Wow, 6-second level. Okay.
Yeah, very good save on that checkpoint for trihex. That was really good improvisation, getting back up there, and getting the bullet across the gap.
Okay, wow.
Oh, trihex might be in trouble right now. He's been doing a really great job anticipating what those thwomps are going to do. One wrong move here, though, and he's going right into the spikes.
There's a little nice thing going on where you can try again, but oh, gonna get squashed. Meanwhile, Cliffy is just flying over the level, seeing if he can cheese it.
Always fly over. Oh, my.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can make that. You can make that. Ah.
Oh, no. I don't think he could. I think that was one too high. So now, having seen the goal, Cliffy has to ask himself, like, what do I do? Do I try again? Is it worth it? I think I know what he's going to go for here. You get a damage boost when you have the cape puffed out, and you'll get a damage boost on the spike. So what he might be trying to do is land, and then immediately fly up into that space and use the damage boost. Or just fly in. Ooh.
I think what you are saying is the right way to go.
Yeah, he was trying to manipulate the damage boost just a little bit there. Man, he almost had that, though, just to fly right in. Meanwhile, trihex getting the clear and the 3 1-ups.
Yeah. And now we're in a close race here. We've got... Well, never mind, not close. 4-2, actually. It's still somewhat close. We got a minute and a half left, though. It's not going to be easy for Cliffy to get 2 points in a minute and a half.
Yeah, he's going to have to start skipping pretty liberally and try to find those very short, very easy levels. Oh, man. Cliffy using that damage boost really, really well. He has a great sense of how long his iframes last. Trying to get in there. He knows what he has to do.
Yeah. I think part of that was actually that those springs weren't going to hurt him on that one section, so that he can just stay there.
Now look at the bravery of trihex here, actually going for this crazy enemy spam level. I've just been watching. I'm super impressed with how brave trihex is being with this.
Yeah, I mean he has the he definitely has the choice to take levels right now, given the lead that he has. So if he wants to explore and see if he can get as far as he can, and yeah, he's still going. Got a bunch of Meowsers to deal with. But gonna keep going. 30 seconds left. Looking like
Cliffy really needs this.
Yeah, it does look like at this point trihex is gonna be able to get the first race point. Oh!
Nice
Nice
job.
snipe.
The buzzer beater for Cliffy. That was great. 10 seconds to go.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Yeah, that's going to be 4-3 at the end of the first race, so that is a point going to trihex.
Nice work.
Just watching trihex still navigating. Both of them are still navigating the level, seeing if they can find stuff.
Trying to figure out what to do. This level looks like crazy that trihex is dealing with right now.
He's got a key somewhere, and I don't know where it is. It's somewhere above him.
And finding a key is always going to be really costly in a big enemy spam level like this. Like, it could be anywhere.
Okay, Cliffy finding another level clear, but it's not going to matter at this point. Okay, first race down. I'm gonna go on our second one. How you feeling about these people? I feel like trihex is doing really well, right?
Trihex is doing really well. Trihex is being very brave and going for some levels that might look like kind of just a junk heap, but he manages to clear them out. And Cliffy commits to levels. I've seen him commit to that cape level and gets the clear. So kind of see if like trihex's reckless style versus Cliffy's kind of a little bit more cautious style, what'll pay off for them.
Yeah, it definitely is gonna. It definitely could matter a lot on what these levels are gonna get and how you react to it. So
yeah. If trihex decides to be real brave and go after some tough level and then doesn't get it, he might end up sinking some time into it and waste that time. Hey, Cliffy got a Dram World level. Oh, too bad he skipped it. That level looks like a remake of auto-scroller level from the Super Mario World hack Dram World from Panga. That's actually the first hack remake level I've seen in this game. That's pretty cool.
Okay. And yeah, apparently you were misinformed and Cliffy was able to get the first race win. I'm sorry. I guess there's a game over that he had a lot more clears in than the two that we saw. That had to be it. So good on Cliffy managing to get that many.
Yeah, maybe the game over strat wouldn't be so bad. You know, if you game over but you're really reckless and you just get a ton of extra surplus levels, like you could just compensate for that loss of points.
Yeah, one clear getting taken off the board is actually like not a huge penalty. But I mean, honestly, I feel like the reason why it's such a small penalty is because the game over itself is such a time waster.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very different interpretation of endless mode with the 15-minute time limit. It's, normally you can be patient, you can take your time and not die, but this you got to go, and that just really changes kind of the dynamic and the way you're thinking about the levels as you play them.
Yeah. trihex looks like he just has to find a key in one of these question mark blocks.
Yeah, good strats being able to just get up there and ground pound on the blocks. You can do that in New Soup. And that way he doesn't have to get under and fight those ghosts.
Yeah. Ooh.
Springs, man, they're awful.
It was. I think it was more of the the brown plant. It was the
I'm
problem.
gonna blame the spring on this one.
Let's see if you can remember where the keys were.
Oh gosh, yeah, remembering the layout of a level is huge.
Able to find it on the second one. And now, don't trigger those piranha plants. Make it easy on yourself. Good use of wall jumps. Oh, we got spinies coming out. Cliffy, meanwhile, trying to get through this level. Gonna be... This is a harder platforming level, too.
Those darn note blocks. I'm telling you, man, anything that bounces you in this game is just not trustworthy. Just don't trust them.
Okay, Cliffy outrunning the swamp.
Nice claw jumps.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh! Oh! I think I know what he was...
far into the level. He's got a checkpoint, though.
Yeah, I think I know what Cliffy was trying there. I think he thought maybe he could get underneath and have the thwomp go in front of him and then cheese the rest of it. It looked like he delayed a little bit on that blue falling platform.
Yeah.
Nice try, Cliffy. Nice clear.
Meanwhile, trihex still dealing with this key level. Not finding a clear yet. Finding a clear on here.
Yeah, I guess it's getting a little bit easier for him as it goes on because he remembers where all the other keys were.
Yeah, definitely. You can see him making it through the first 3 areas. No problem.
Oof. Trihex is going to have to start wondering, though, yeah, how much time is it worth investing in this? Yeah, even though he knows what he's doing, he chooses to skip that because it's just going to become a massive time sink after a while. Which is interesting for this format because, like, I mean, Trihex, any of these players, like, he could totally beat that level, right? Like, just given infinite time and lives, like, there's no question. But under the circumstances, you gotta think strategically.
Cliffy struggling on these, and Trihex got a swimming level.
It looks like Cliffy's just got a long jump consistency level.
But she's not long jumping.
Are we going to deduct points for Cliffy not playing by the creator of the level's intended rules?
I think we're good.
Let's go.
Okay, 2 clears for Cliffy.
Yeah, I think Cliffy wisely skipping that water level. They're way too slow.
Okay. Trihex having to go through here and get 4 10 coins. That name is always weird. But okay, Cliffy with another clear, gonna be a 3.
Couldn't he just get 10 4 coins? Oh no, Trihex got raw.
The POW despawned it.
Oh man, yeah, when pals drop coins, they sit on the ground for a minute and then they actually despawn. Oh geez, Cliffy's getting a level that requires you to activate POW blocks. I never even knew that was a clear condition.
Neither did I. Oh! The timer.
Hate to see that.
Yeah. Okay, I should be getting this now. As I say that, gonna die. Okay. Trihex. Trying a second try. Going a second try on this. Gonna be able to get up there now, I think.
Yeah, doesn't want to activate those pals.
Yeah.
Cliffy gets his clear.
Okay. So that's Eve 3, 4 for Cliffy. 4 clears for Cliffy. But Trihex is down at 1 still. Got 7 minutes left. Trihex can definitely make this up. But it's gotta hope that Cliffy stops being as good as he is right now. He's been doing a good amount of clears.
Yeah, I know this feeling Trihex is in right now. I felt it myself. It's really you got to get some clears, and he's got to start maybe not committing so much. Like if he would die at this level, just maybe skip it. You really just start to ask those questions like, what's it worth? Trihex needs a couple of quick, kind of easier levels right now. It looks like this might be it for him.
How did you manage to not take a hit there from those bloopers?
I think he bounced on the little tiny bloopers that were behind it.
No, I saw it, but it's still crazy that it happened. I know what happened, but how did you pull that off? Okay, Cliffy navigating. Got a checkpoint. This is some tight 1 pixel platforms. And
nice clear.
Another clear on the board.
Cliffy's no stranger to playing a lot of endless mode and such like that, so he's got some good experience with just dealing with random levels and kind of navigating on the fly. Ooh, Trihex is in trouble here. He's got to get out of this Piranha Plant gap. There might be a power-up in there he's going for. Yeah, there's a mushroom.
Yeah, it's Trihex dealing with a lot of puzzling stuff right now. Gonna eventually skip it. Okay.
Yeah, there's the skip, and that's what's really tough is because in 3 or 4 more minutes he probably could have got that all, but he decided that it wasn't worth the time for the race.
Right. Cliffy navigating a level with rotten mushrooms.
It looks like he wants to take damage there so he can get through that little gap.
Yep. He's willing to go for the leap of faith. Did he? Nope. Not far enough.
You always hope. You gotta try. Same thing in versus. You're just making random guesses. Like, is this? If I just jump here, am I gonna get there? Sometimes you do. Sometimes, who knows?
Okay. That was not where you're supposed to go, Trihex. So yeah, it looks like he has to have the PAL blocks be thrown down by the obstacles in the stage, but he's gonna skip it, so.
Yeah, those snake blocks are functionally an auto scroller, so you don't, even if you want to try to go faster, you really can't.
Right.
Cliffy not trying for that jump again.
I think he could have made it, honestly, but it would have been a very difficult jump to make.
I bet a spring drop would have helped him get there.
Possibly, yeah. If you did a spring jump there, midair. Okay, gonna find the clear though.
He didn't even need it.
Yeah.
Oh, Trihex is in an interesting level right now. He's got to get those 2 coins on the lower left because that's the clear condition. So when that P-switch turns those 2 bricks into coins, he's going to try to grab them on the way up to that door.
Yep.
Not a bad situation for him if he can get this quickly. Short levels are always preferable in this.
Yeah, this little triangle thing jump that you got there, not easy. So, gotta managing to eventually pull it off. Get another clear on the board. We are at 6-2. I don't know if trihex is gonna be able to manage to pull this off and get get a point out of this race.
Cliffy's playing really well today. I'm very
Yeah.
impressed. Not sure what Cliffy is thinking here with this this puzzle level. He has the checkpoint, so that might put him at kind of an advantage, but he's
Yeah,
certainly sinking a lot of lives and time into this one.
Absolutely. I think he was trying to. I think he realized that he wasn't going to get the answer at that point, so he just died to try again. But yeah, now he's just going to give up.
Yeah. Yeah, puzzles can really be like, if you can figure it out, you could go really quickly, but
Yeah.
sitting there and have to think about it is really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when the maker just tags it as puzzle. That way you can just skip it. Like, oh, okay, thanks for telling me.
trihex with another clear on the board at 3 now. And yeah, that clown car's not going to fit through. He was trying to find a way. And not going to try leap of faith either. Ooh, oh, okay, maybe.
He took one look at those double Bowsers and was just like, nope.
Nope.
Oh! And there was a star. Oh.
Could have done that.
Oh. Do you stop and wait and look, or do you just run for it? It's different. Yeah, the answer is different in every situation.
Yep.
Those ones hurt the most, man. You die to Bowser and then the star just falls behind you like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
trihex just really getting some messy levels today.
Yeah.
Enemies and stuff all over the place. Cliffy remembering the star. Nice work.
Gonna get one last clear in there before we hit the timer on that race.
Nice job. That was really well played by Cliffy.
Yeah. Okay. 7 clears in the 15 minutes. Not quite getting to the 10 clears in 15 minutes that we have seen. But we do have one more race to go for, and Cliffy looking like he might be able to achieve that, honestly, with how he's playing today.
Yeah, Cliffy went up a substantial number of points in the first round, 3, I believe, and I know that because I was there. And looking to really make some progress here. I've been really impressed with how he's been playing.
Okay, so we're going to be going into the third race now. Just a little note here. Unfortunately, trihex was not able to stick around for the third race. So Cliffy is going to be getting essentially a free point here. But we actually are going to watch it. And, you know, with the skill that Cliffy is showing today, it's possible that he might be able to break that 10 clears in 15 minutes. So we're going to let it play out. Is that the record? That is currently the record, yes. I believe the Beast has that one. Apparently another player has gotten it, but the Beast was the first one to achieve it.
That, you know, coming from the Beast, that does not surprise me at all. Beast is one of the best.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be just Cliffy on our screen for the next race, but I feel like the good way to watch this one is to see if he can make it past 10 clears.
All right, come on, Cliffy from the past, you got this.
Okay, just waiting for the setup, and Cliffy will be starting up. And I'll just address chat, just so people know. This is not a rerun. We are commentating this live for the first time. We have never seen this before. The race itself is pre-recorded. The players are not doing this live.
I can assure you, I am live.
Yes, I am watching this for the first time today on August 17th.
At 6:37 p.m.
Eastern time.
Oh, look at that, an underwater car level. Cliffy's got a little bit of experience with the underwater car.
It seems very slow.
You know, it's interesting. The car is very slow underwater, but there's actually certain, because of it being slow, there's certain little things of movement that you can do. Take some tight corners, float in a weird way, and pop it up with your head by bailing out, and then the car floats. It's actually, there is like a little bit of tech for the underwater car.
Well, we only got 10 seconds left in this level.
Cliffy trying to stay out of the water. Yeah, the water is just going to slow him down. If I were Cliffy, I would maybe be thinking about just ditching the car. Oh, you have to get to the car. Never mind. It's a clear condition. That's why Cliffy's on top right now. Cliffy taking that big jump off the slope to avoid getting into the water until the last possible second. Keep a little bit of speed in that section.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Okay, wait. Still do this, I think. Nope, never mind. Not enough time.
Yeah, he needs the car at the end, so if he loses that, it's just over for him.
The beginning of this level is kind of it definitely is a test of patience, because you gotta wait for that to go through that water.
Yeah, especially
karting is not fun.
With a tight timer. Well, underwater car can be made fun in the right hands, I suppose.
I'm sure with your more experience with these levels that you definitely have found one that is fun. This one does not look great.
Well, I'm not here to. Gosh, let's say I'm not here at all to self-promote, but I have made an underwater car level, so I think there's at least one out there that's fun.
We'll let the people who play your level be the judge of that.
They certainly can. I deserve whatever they have to say. They're all right.
Okay, I gotta use the springs here to keep the momentum going as it turns around.
Yeah, the car has a delay. When you try to turn around normally, all your momentum stops, and then you face the other direction, and then you turn around. But when you bounce off the springs, it negates that delay from the turnaround so that you just start moving immediately. Nice clear.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, gotta get through with the invincibility star.
Yeah, Cliffy realizing he can just run across that gap. He might need another star. Yep, that's what was in that box.
Probably.
We can only hope. And before it's a Goomba.
Oh, not gonna be able to pick up the invincibility star on that try. Okay.
Oh, it was a cape. It wasn't a star at all.
There also is a shorter timer, relatively shorter timer. We've got 50 seconds right now.
Yeah, Cliffy gonna go for the flyover here. Probably a safe bet.
And now taking what's in the blocks.
He wants that checkpoint. Yeah, he does. So he's got a little extra firepower right now in this Fire Clown car, because if you're Fire Mario, or in Cliffy's case Toad, you shoot extra fireballs when you blast like that.
Yeah, you get 3 instead of the 1. Okay, using the invincibility starter advantage to get that key early.
Nice clear.
Let's go.
Cliffy again destroyed by the springs. I'm telling you, man. Every single time. Never trust him. A huge spring gap. Cliffy's kind of looking at it. He might actually go for. Oh, he went for the spring.
Oh, he made it!
Nice work.
That
was clutch. Yeah,
I did not expect him to make that jump at all.
I thought he was maybe just going to try for a P-speed jump.
Right. Okay, how many clears are we at? We're at 3. We got 8 minutes left. This is doable.
He's going to have to get some short levels.
Yeah. Can the luck of the draw be good for Cliffy?
He tried. He tried.
Is there a dev door up there?
Oh, wow. Cliffy actually finding it in before it kills him. Wait, it might kill him. Oh, my gosh.
He found the cheese.
Wow. That's great. You actually don't see that as often as you might think. Wow. Nice work.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Panga definitely puts in a lot of dev doors that are fake.
Let's go.
Pretty much in every level now that he does, he always has a dev door that looks like it's gonna, like, oh, look, you found the way to beat this level easily. But nope.
Yeah, Kaizo is really the game of giving someone an ice cream cone and then smacking it out of their hands, you know? Yeah. What? I was also lost on that as well. I think he wants to just. I think he can maybe just bop the giant Koopa on his head, like from that position.
That looks really tight. If that's true.
Yeah, he might be able to. I think. Yeah, he
okay.
Can. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh man.
You're gonna get another clear.
Cliffy on a roll right now. Where's that 10 at? I think we're about to see it.
It might be. We can all hope.
Let's go.
5 in with 6 minutes left. Just about.
Oh, well, this is silly.
Oh, boy. This is the glitch.
I'm actually curious how you would do this. I think you probably want to hold the spring because you can swim.
Faster, yeah.
And then maybe throw it like at the right moment and slide yourself through. I actually don't know how you would do this one. Do a midair, Cliffy.
He's gonna keep trying. This is a short level, so it would be a good one to get on the board.
Yeah, it's quick and there's really no risk of death. I mean, you can sit here and try this for 500 seconds.
Yeah.
Cliffy chooses to leave. Oh, I think Cliffy thought that was an auto scroller.
Whenever you use the ship scene, it always throws me off that it might be an auto scroller. I just get flashbacks of Super Mario Bros. 3.
Exactly. Cliffy trying to keep himself up in this dry bones shell. We were talking about the properties of that before, and it can actually bop off fireballs, and you can just bounce and kill them that way. It's really, really handy if you're in lava with one of those that you can just be immune to fire. Nice clear, man. Cliffy's been getting some nice quick ones here.
Yeah. This is looking possible. But it's still going to be really close.
Let's go.
Boy, if he can get some quick ones, we might actually see the 10.
Yeah. Minute 40, not going to take it.
Yeah. Oh, Spike Maze, no. Nah. That was probably a wise skip, too, from Cliffy because, like we said, that snake block is functionally an auto-scroller. And they can be really unpredictable with the way they move. It's super easy to die after you just stood there for a while.
Gonna keep navigating. This is spending a lot of time on this level. Maybe probably gonna make it harder to get the 10.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of luck involved with just getting short, easy levels or just one jump to the goal type of levels.
Very true.
The one single Goomba.
Oh, that one you had. That one you had to kill the Goomba in the mid-air jump.
Super Mario Maker.
Alright.
Nice clear for Cliffy.
That's gonna bring him up to 6 or 7? Maybe 7. It's 7.
Let's go.
All right, so like 3 or 4 10-second levels. Ready? Go.
Come on. Minute 4. Let's go.
Oh, he wants that boot. Yeah, he wants that boot because he'll be able to stand on the thwomp and it's going to ride him over to the right.
Mm-hmm. interesting level design.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. The second half, the Thwomps are going to be turning these off. Not much in the way of aesthetics here, but, you know.
Just a black screen, but I mean, that's what you get for choosing the castle.
Well, minimalist.
Lets you pay attention to what's going on.
It represents the darkness inside of the maker's heart.
Wow, that's deep.
Is it? Because I just made that up. Nice clear. Dude, Cliffy with the great blind reads.
Yeah, it's going to be out of time, though. Getting 8 in 15 minutes, still very respectable.
Not bad. Good job.
That would have counted as 8, honestly, because I think that is how it works with the timing. With the timers and such. It's however you can get, including the level that you just are on when the timer runs out.
Well, great win for Cliffy. I think that's, what, 2-1 for him?
Yeah. 3-0, actually.
3-0. Jeez. Cliffy undefeated 2 rounds in a row. Who can stop him?
We'll find out next week for that. The thing I'm going to find out is the next race that we got going. So, are you joining me, or is this it for you today?
I believe I was 6-10, so I will be back at 10.
Okay.
That's when I was scheduled.
All right, then. So it's going to be... Let's see, do I have a commentary partner? I do not. So it's going to be myself. But we're going to have Little Curves versus Cool Kid coming up next. So stick around for that.